Hi everyone, it's Donna here from Donna's Creative Corner and today I have a nice variety of things for you. I have some appliques, I have some trims, I have some panels, I have some vintage lace, and I have some bows. So I have a lot to get through, so let's get started. First up, Lot N is a set of three, I guess you'd call these medallions, appliques. They are 7 inches by 4 inches. There are no beads and sequins on here, but it is a very pretty, pretty pattern on a sheer background. That's the only thing I have pink today. I figured my videos aren't right unless I have something pink in them from now on. So this is my pink entry for today. Lot N, set of 3. I'm asking $1.25 per set, and I have 11 sets available. Lot O is also a set of facing appliques. These are rather large. They're 10 inches by 2.5 inches. They have clear sequins and pearl beads and embroidered on a very sheer background. And this is what they look like close up. Very pretty. You can probably cut these up into smaller appliques. You got the flower, you have this flourish, and you have this other kind of flourish down here. So Lot O is a set of 2, and I am asking $2.75 per set, and I have 5 sets available of this. They're facing pair. Lot P is a set of 4, and this is what they look like. They're not necessarily facing pairs because some of them are slightly different, but they're all around the same size. They're 7.5 inches by about 2.5 inches. Embroidered clear sequins, pearl beads, and this is what they look like. Fairly heavily beaded, large pearl beads. See those large beads there. So that is Lot P, a set of 4, and I am asking $4 for this set, and I only have 2 available. Lot Q is another set of appliques. This one is a really large one. Also, same as the other, can be cut up into smaller pieces. It's on a very sheer background, so it'll be pretty easy to cut them up. The largest one is 11 inches. The smallest one is, smaller one is 8 inches. And this is what they look like. Minimum beads and sequins on this, just a few sequins and pearls. Set of 2, $1.50, and I have 5 sets available, and that was Q. Moving on to the trims. Which one is first? Okay. Lot R is really pretty. Let me go back out. It is a cream. This is 4 inches deep, has large iridescent sequins and cream beads on it. Very shiny, very pretty. Very sheer background. You can hardly even see it. You can see my hand right through it. Very sheer background. Very hard to get off the satin. Those sheer ones are usually tough. Lot R is, I'm selling it by the yard for $2.75 per yard, and I have 7 yards available of this very pretty cream cream trim. Lot S is another trim. This one is the alencon corded trim. It is 5 inches deep at the deepest point, so it's, and it goes down to about 1.5 inches down here. So it's in these different peaks. It does have a small satin border on the back. You might be able to get that off. The stitches are really, really tiny. I was having trouble with it, so I decided just to leave it on so it wouldn't tear up the trim. This is what it looks like close up. These are also iridescent sequins and pearl beads scattered all over it. You could take this and cut these up into individual appliques if you wanted to. You can cut this up a bunch of different ways. Excuse me. That is lot S. I'm selling it by the yard, and I am asking $2.50 per yard, and I have 8 yards available. Lot T is the last of the trims, or the wedding trims anyway. This one is a cutwork trim. It is white with clear sequins, and it is 4.5 inches deep at the widest point. And this is what this one looks like. Very white with pearl beads. This one I only have 2 yards, and I'd like to sell it as one piece, 2-yard piece, and I am asking $4 for the 2-yard piece, and I only have one. This is all I have left of this one. Moving on to other wedding dress pieces. This first one is the front of a bodice. I believe it was from the same dress that last 2 foot of trim came from. Lot U, it measures 22 inches from the top here down to the bottom of the bodice. Excuse me, and about 16 inches across at the widest point. It is cutwork. The stitches do go through the satin, so you will have to seal that in order to cut this up if you want to cut it up into individual appliques. Once you seal in the stitches, you will get a lot of appliques off of this. Of course, this is once you cut it up, this will lie flat because this is the part where the breasts were. Let me show you up close the appliques. This is fairly heavily beaded. I've got these swirl appliques at the top. Very pretty, heavily beaded flowers there. You have this large medallion here. It starts up here and it goes all the way down to the bottom here. And then you've got these appliques off on the side. These are already pretty much separated, so you might be able to just cut these apart. So this is the lot W. It's a bodice front, or not, this is lot U, bodice front, and I am asking $8 for this, and of course I only have one. From the same dress are the same dress are the back panels. I have 2 of them, 2 facing ones. They measure 24 inches, so 2 feet all the way down, and about 6 inches across at the widest point down here. These are the same cutwork appliques with clear beads. You'll get quite a few appliques off of this. I'm going to pan slowly all the way up. There's a lot to work with there. So that is lot V, the back panel. I am asking $2.50 per piece, and I have 2 of these, exactly the same. W is a pair of cream panels. They're both from the same dress. They have the same style appliques on them, but they're different sizes. This larger one measures 23 inches by 12 inches, and the smaller one measures 14 inches by about 12 inches. And let me show you the appliques. It's on a tulle, so you'll be able to cut this apart if you want to get individual appliques off of it. And yeah, there are sequins. There are clear sequins on this one, and pearl beads in the centers of all the flowers. And you have this medallion in the front here. It's about the size of the palm of my hand. And then the appliques going all the way up the top. And then here's a smaller one. Same appliques, embroidered appliques. So this is lot W, a pair of panels. I'm asking $5.75 for the pair, and I only have one pair. Lot X, if you saw my last video with the bodices, that really gorgeous bodice, here are the sleeve panels. This is one of the sleeve panels from that dress. It measures, this is lot X, it measures 27 inches all the way from there to there, and about 12 inches at the widest point here. This is covered in clear sequins, pearl beads, and bugle beads. And I'm going to come in close. Look at all the shine on that. It's cascading bugle beads, rather large pearl beads. Look at that flower there. It's on a tulle background. Look at that. Oh, this is so pretty. So pretty. And then at the other end, you have this this large medallion here that comes up into these, I call them bunny ears. It comes up like that. And you have more of those. You see the bugle beads. Let me come in real close on this one flower so you can see the, oop, no, too close. The bugle beads all over this flower. And these are sleeves, so you've got some satin covered buttons come with this as well. So that is lot X, very heavily beaded sleeve panel, and I am asking $10 a piece because there's a lot of beadwork in here, a lot you can work with. That was lot X. Excuse me, sip of coffee, hold on. Oh, that's better. Okay, now I'm moving on to some vintage laces. Just a couple. I said I wasn't going to do laces for a while, but I couldn't help myself. These are just so pretty. Lot Y is this really wide ruffled lace. It is very soft, very sheer, like a double scott. It's not double, but the embroidery on it is double, and then the ruffles coming off of the top. It is 5 inches deep. This would be, I'm keeping some of this for myself, although I shouldn't be doing that. My goodness, I'm going to have so much stuff that I'm going to have to do destashes here. I can't keep everything that I sell. I'd love to, but oh my gosh, my house is already overrun. Let me come in on this one. It is, I'd say, just off white. And this is the gathered and ruffled part. Very pretty. I can see this at the bottom of fabric album page, dangling, the part of the dangles off the bottom. So this is lot Y, 5-inch ruffled lace, and I am asking $2.25 per yard for this, and I have, how many do I have? I have 4 yards of this. Excuse me. Lot Z is also some vintage ruffled lace. It is a cream, like a buttery cream color. Very, very pretty. This one is 3.5 inches wide. Very soft. I believe these two are vintage laces. And this is the pattern on that one. Very soft. That is lot Z. And I have 9 yards of this one, and I am asking $2 a yard for this cream, buttery cream ruffled lace. And lastly, I have a couple of bows. First up is one that has appliques on it. There are 5 appliques on this one. Let's see, I think that's washing it out some. And then it also has this row of pearls along the top. It measures about 16 inches across this way and about 13 inches that way. And this is what the appliques look like. They're the alencon corded appliques with some pearl swirls coming off of them. This dress had these pearl swirls all over the dress, and there's nothing I could do with them, so I have lots of pearls right now. I had to cut them all off. So, and there's the row of pearls at the top. This one is bow number 1 with appliques, and I'm asking $5 for this one. And lastly is a very unusual bow. I never had anyone had one like this before. Very pretty. It's got these rolled roses in the middle, and these big loops coming off of it. More loops coming off of it here, and then it has these 7 dangles coming down from it. There are no pearls or sequins on this, but it's very pretty. And it has these kind of like they're rolled up at the bottom. I'll show you the rolled roses in the middle there. There's a big one in the middle and 6 smaller ones on the side. So this is bow number 2 with tails, and I am asking $4 for this one, and that's all I have for today. That was enough. If you are interested in anything you've seen in this video, The instructions are in the description box below, and also in the description box is a list of everything and their prices. As things sell out, I will mark them as sold in the description box. The quantities might not be correct, but if it's available or not, that should be fairly correct. First couple of hours after I upload a video, I'm very busy responding, so I try to go in there as quickly as I can to mark things as sold, so you'll know what's available when you're looking at the video. So that's all I have for today. I hope everyone has a good weekend, and bye for now.